Hello everyone, it is time for some more Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, picking up from the immense flex last time of Doctor, well, as we can see here with the first panel of this episode, ramping his strength from 10 to 100 using an absolute metric shit ton of coins. Still really cool. Straight up, really sick. Yeah, straight up just flexing on Jungkook. And his fucking, him ramping his stats. I was like, nah, bitch. I got more money than you do. Yeah, that was really cool. I'm going to pick up right from there, obviously, because, well, that was what we read last time. But before we get into it, if you are new, hit the sub button, notification bell, like, comment, YouTube stuff. Anyway, you should do those things even if you aren't new, Anyway, let's go. Strength level 10 to level 100. Oh my fucking god, why is it, there we are. Your strength has surpassed that of a human's. Incredible. You're the first to have strength in the 3 digits. You've received 30,000... He just got back most of what he spent. Look at your yuck, man. Spent 10,000 coins on agility. You're fucked, dude. You're so screwed. Bro, that's such a sick panel there. That's so cool. Is he ping-ponging him around? Bro. That's so ridiculous, man. That's absolutely ridiculous. Right, episode 65, chapter 15. The World Without a King, part 1. Interesting chapter title. Very, very interesting.
Looks like the underdog has won.
I don't really think you can call him an underdog when he had the power of money on his side. Huh? Did I hit him too hard? I didn't kill him. Did I? Jungkook? Whoa, you startled me. How can he still be conscious after being hit with 100 strength? I can't believe it. Jungkook? Has he passed out with his eyes open? You should have been nicer to me. How can you threaten to kill me every time you see me? I guess this is my only chance to ever slap you. The Supreme King, Jungkook, can no longer fight. Congratulations, you've passed all the qualifications for the ruler's throne. Your temporary stats have been reset. All the restrictions that were put in place have been lifted. The Constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband is satisfied with the ending. The Constellation Secret Plotter applauds your will. The Constellation Demon-like Judge of Fire is impressed by your tenacity. You've been gifted 4,500 coins. You basically lost absolutely nothing from that. That's insanity. The Constellation Lady of the Sleeping Brocade, I'm going to assume that's how it said, I still do not know, I've not bothered to check, is mortified. The Constellation One-Eyed Maitreya throws his eye patch to the ground. The Constellation The Lord of Hannam is blaming you. How rude.
Well, fine. I guess it was a fair fight. This is an announcement for all the incarnations of Soul. We now have a new owner of the ruler's throne.
So he is. Ah, that must be him. Which area is he from again? Wait.
What is it?
Aren't you being a little bit too hasty? You made the announcement I haven't even sat on the throne yet.
But aren't you going to anyway?
What can I do with this thing?
Make other humans do your bidding? It's just as the name implies. As long as you're seated on the throne, you will be the absolute ruler.
Does he have to stay in the chair? The Constellation Lady of the Sleeping Brocade smacks her lips. Oh, I'm so jealous. Why, dude? I wonder... Well, is that all? What? That sounds too good to be true. I'll have absolute power over the ground in which I rule.
You're only getting what you deserve. You risked your life to get where you are now.
So, does the throne give me power that Does this throne give me powers that override the rule of plausibility? You're such a good liar. Maybe it's because you're a Dokkaebi. Doesn't the management have rules against lying like that?
Let's not argue over this. We have to end the scenario. Now go. Sit on it. If you keep acting out, I will just destroy the ruler's throne.
Oh, about that. Go ahead. I don't care.
What?
Bro, to be fair, that's a sick shot, Doctor, there. I'm turning away from the throne. I refuse to sit on the ruler's throne. Yeah, I figured that's what would happen based on the subtitle for this little bit.
What did you just say?
Oh. I'm not going to sit on the throne.
I don't get why you're being so stubborn. Just sit on the throne. Without it, Soul Dome won't be able to make it through the 5th scenario.
What the hell is wrong with him?
Just zip it and sit!
I'll do it. Let me.
The throne can give you everything you want and more. Just by sitting on the throne, you'll become a fable, and the constellation's promise to you, and the constellation promised to you will rise in its ranks. And let me warn you, I'm not like the low-grade Dokkaebi. Your trickery won't work on me.
What he said was true. The 5th scenario will be difficult to clear without the ruler's throne. But I know that there are some things he's not telling me. If I use the power of the ruler's throne even once, I won't ever be able to reach the end of the scenario. In the book, Jungkook Yu realized this on his 4th regression. 41st, not 4th. Oh god. Why would you refuse being king? Here's a question for you. Why would you want me as your king? What? What if I just kill you after I sat on that throne? And the rest of you? Have you forgotten already? We used to live in a democratic country. But why are you all acting like you're subjects of a kingdom? More importantly, I don't want to rule over the likes of you. That's why I refuse to sit on the ruler's throne. Neither do I want to sign with any of you lousy constellations. And I will stop anyone else from sitting on that throne.
That's enough! You're testing my patience.
How long will you let the Dokkaebi push you around with their scenarios? Don't you know what it means to have someone sit on the ruler's throne? And this goes for all the constellations of Korea as well. I know that all the constellations are not the same. Some are higher in rank than others. But haven't you done enough? For how long must this land suffer at the expense of your bickering? You make history and become historical constellations and build up fabled acts to become fabled constellations. Then what next? What will you do after you become the brightest shining star in the sky? How much longer must your descendants suffer just so that you can fulfill your desires? The constellation One-Eyed Maitreya is in deep thought. The constellation Lady of the Sleeping Brocade falls silent.
I'm afraid I can't let you go on.
A new sub-scenario has arrived. Sub-scenario: usurp the throne. Clear condition: subdue incarnation Dr. Kim, who refuses to sit on the throne, and usurp the throne for yourself. Reward: 6,000 coins. Penalty for failure: blank. Right. I knew it'd come to this. I can be king too? The throne. Usurp.
Come at me if you dare!
We won? Yo, she's pissed. Sometimes it looks like you're the main character of the science of Jungkook.
He would never do anything this absurd. There are values we must uphold, no matter how the world changes. That's what I sincerely believe.
The King of Beauty. The Maitreya King.
I'm gonna help you just this once.
I could tell by reading your mind that you have a point.
What? Kunyai? Squirm all you like, you worms. What are you waiting for? Get them! Doctor, you have a plan, right? What do you want us to do?
Try to buy some time, so I can destroy this throne. It's the 4-yin demon decapitator! And that's not all he's got. Activating Yang Yonggui's special ability, Echo of the Stars. He's gonna call upon a good swordsman, which will enable him to use the 4-yin demon decapitator at its full capacity. Bro, the visual of like the water flooding up, like the rain stopping even, and then I love that visual in like a lot of stuff. It's really cool. If used properly, it is really cool, and here I think it's used really well. Echoes of the Stars allow you to seek the help of a high constellation. I call the 7 stars of the Big Dipper. The stars have set sail. That's a big deal. The Big Dipper is a pretty fucking well-known constellation. Like, outside of the novel, obviously, in the real world, you know, it's a real constellation, not something named after, a person in history or whatever. There are other names for the Big Dipper, I believe. I don't know what any of them are right now. I can't remember if I do know, if I even know any of them. But yeah, that's a fucking big deal. That's so cool. That's so cool that he's just gone, yeah? Big Dipper. All 7 of them. Yeah, bitch. The fact that Dokumi is so pissed off. Does Dokumi have names, by the way? Do they? I feel like they have to, right? Do they have names? If they do, tell me in the comments. For the 2 that we've met. The one that Doc just made a deal with and the guy in the suit that's around now. I'm filling time with this while I wait for the episode to load. There we are. Yep. Yeah, we saw that. Bro, look how pissed he is. The 1st star of the Big Dipper, Tom Long. The 2nd star of the Big Dipper, Gyo Moon. The 3rd star of the Big Dipper, Nok John. The 4th star of the Big Dipper, Mungok. The 5th star of the Big Dipper, Yam Jong. The 6th star of the Big Dipper, Mugok. The 6 constellations are looking at you. That's not 7.
What are you thinking?
If you call all of us,
your mind will be completely destroyed.
Why do you call us?
Why walk the thorny path?
When there's an easier way out. To be able to use the 4-yin demon decapitator, I need to call one more constellation. Gang Yongui cannot be used any further. The reward item the Tyrant King received from the 7-man dungeon. The Dragon Jar. By sacrificing S-grade item, 3-wheeled ring, I will recharge the usage count of the S-grade item Gang Yongui. The Dragon Jar exudes its mysterious power. An S-grade item, 3-wheeled ring, has been sacrificed. The usage count for the S-grade item Gang Yongui has been recharged. I call the 7th star of the Big Dipper, Pagun.
What do you want from us?
I want you to cut off the tie with the throne has with its owner. Please, lend me your sword.
Why do you know what that entails?
I do. The ruler's throne, the reward item for the 4th scenario. The throne allows the user to borrow the powers of the one who ruled over the dark dimension. It'll be handy to have such powers for now. I will be able to control Jungkook and neutralize my enemies here. But our world will be brought to an end as a result. This is the price I must pay for borrowing such a great power. Even the constellations don't want anything to do with him. How dare a mere human like you challenge the owner of the throne? I'm not trying to fight him. I only want to cut off the tie between him and the throne. You cannot handle the plausibility. You will die because of it. That's my decision to make. Let's begin. Bruh, that's sick. S plus grade item. 4 Yin Demon Decapitator has been upgraded to a constellation artifact. We respect your decision. Although you may die here, we will remember you. The 4 Yin Demon Decapitator is a sword made to be used in rituals. It is one of the few items that can cut the tie a constellation artifact has with the constellation who owns it. This is the real power of the 4 Yin Demon Decapitator. I love that Doctor's just been playing 4D chess this entire time. It is really cool. One may think that becoming king by using the ruler's throne would make it easier to complete the remaining scenario. Is he going to destroy the throne? What are you doing? Stop him! But you will never make it to the end. Hurry, Doctor! With such naive thinking. I don't care what others think. The story I want to tell is... the protection cast on the constellation artifact, the ruler's throne, has been removed. The sub-scenario has ended. Has it ended? A mysterious ruler has noticed the sun chance, I assume it means change, in the world. Damn it! You insignificant worm! Prepare yourself for the burden of plausibility. I'll be fine. For something to be plausible, things have to seem probable. I've done everything I could to make things look plausible. Doctor? You didn't think you'd get out of this unscathed, did you? It feels as if my body's going to shred apart. Look at the delight, the schadenfreude in the Dokubi's eye. The story I wanted to tell is... Constellation, Naval Warfare God, is looking at you. Constellation, Bold Army General, is looking at you. Constellation, the last hero of Wansang Ball, is looking at you. Constellation, Lady of the Sleeping Brocade, is looking at you. The pain is subsiding? The Constellation, the Great King Hungmu, is looking at you. Constellation, One-Eyed Maitreya, is looking at you. The constellations are sharing my burden of plausibility. Constellation, First Star of the Big Dipper, is looking at you. Constellation, Second Star of the Big Dipper, is looking at you. Constellation, Third Star of the Big Dipper, is looking at you. Constellation, 4th Star of the Big Dipper, is looking at you. Constellation, 5th Star of the Big... Yeah, okay, look, you get the point. I'm not reading all of them. Why? This is the story that you wanted to tell? We will be watching you. The king of the world without a king. The 4th scenario has ended abruptly. You have achieved a non-existing achievement. A new fable has been created. The fable, the king of the world without a king, has been created. Due to an unexpected event, the reward calculation will be delayed. There is no next regression for me. I will end this story in this world. Episode 66, Chapter 15, The World Without a King, Part 2. I can't leave that there. I can't leave that there. We gotta do another one after that. That episode was so good. That episode was so good. That was incredible. That was really cool. Having all the constellations, like, take on the burden of plausibility from Doctor is really sick. Everything he's done up to this point, like, culminated in that moment. That was so sick. I'm gonna wait a little bit for the episode to fully load, but that was really cool. Holy shit, man. Also, the gold pop-up text, you know, the gold UI pop-up, that's so cool as well. I imagine that is going to have some lasting ramifications. I don't think we're going to see that gold text particularly often. And I hope we don't, because it should be saved for big moments like that. That was so fucking cool. Seriously, that was really good. I really need this episode to load so I can stop saying that was really good, because I don't have anything else to really say about it. It was just really cool. Right, there we are. It's done it. I can now move on and try and produce new thoughts.
You shouldn't have done that.
Manos.
I will personally make sure that you regret what you did today for the rest of your life.
Why are you mad? You must be, since I won this round. With this, I've managed to create a fable during the fourth scenario was planned. Why would you destroy the throne?
What the hell is going on?
Give us another ruler's throne. We'll take part in the scenario again. Let's elect a new ruler.
The scenario has ended. No one can change that. Whatever happens to you all from now on is because of this man.
That bastard.
The world without a king. Fine. I'd love to see you try.
What the? What's this?
Let's see how long you can survive without a leader.
What? Where did everyone go? Wait, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Remember,
Doctor?
if this world comes to an end,
What's happening? Get the kid in the cape!
it's all because of you.
This feels like a great point to end the season, doesn't it? You! I assume they're all being massively separated.
I'll be sure to keep an eye out to see how long you last.
You've obtained 10,000 coins as a reward for completing the fourth scenario. Hey. Hey, Doctor. What the hell? Look at him. I think he might just kill us. What are you waiting for? Go on. Why don't you go make front page news like your mom? If I was you.
Breathe, man.
Is this a dream? Right. I was really into Twassar back then. He used to have pathetic daydreams like that. Of all the dreams I could have, my new song. Oh my god, there we are. I wonder what he's up to these days. I heard he went to a good university, got himself a great job, despite being a bully. Life is so unfair. Personal skill. The fourth wall has been activated. I don't like that popping up there. that worries me about what's about to happen. I wonder if he's still alive. I assume you're going to meet him. Level 3 of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint activated. Hey, can you hear me? Are you alright? Sir? Doctor, where are you? Doctor, can you hear me?
Damn it. Why am I in a school of all places? Ouch.
Well, why am I think I get it. Everyone seems to have been teleported to a place with personal ties. This isn't the cadet school. These are the barracks. That mid-level Dokubi must have created solo scenarios for each individual. Why does she have a bump on her head? Whatever. Even if this is independent of the main scenario, you'll be held responsible for pulling something like this. I'm fine. Just keep yourself safe. I'll come find you soon. I doubt they can hear me, though. Level 3 of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint deactivated. Is this? I should have been teleported to a place I know. A rooftop. Damn it. I was hoping I would end up anywhere but here. Because we've seen a very, very brief glimpse into Doctor's past. And with that bit earlier, with that bully, what he said about his mom, Doctor's clearly not had the best of pasts. You know what I mean? And that bit there feels really, yeah, I feel like I know that Doctor might end up having, his scenario be about. Oh god, this will be interesting. A few constellations are excited to hear you say that. Minosoft. This is the roof. Not quite what I was expecting. This is the rooftop of Minosoft, the company I used to work for. It's episode 67, chapter 15, The World Without a King. Why here of all places? Every time I'd get an earful from my managers, I wanna quit. I come up here with Mr. Yun to pass time. I wonder if he's still alive. 10 days remaining until the 5th scenario begins. A sub-scenario has been started as a filler. Sub-scenario, survival activities. Category, sub. Difficulty, C+. Clear conditions. Survive in the ruined city for 10 days. You must eat 3 meals a day. Sleep for 6 hours every night. Pay a survival fee of 500 coins before going to sleep. If you fail to perform any of the 3 conditions, you will be met with a penalty. Duration, 10 days. Reward, none. Penalty upon failure, death. This is a scenario where the coin event is applied. All monsters that appear during this scenario have a chance to drop coins when defeated. This seems like the perfect opportunity to stock up on coins. Take him! Quick! What's going on? There's no king in Seochugu area as far as I know. I see. They must be wanderers. I think this area belonged to wanderers. I should do some research. I need to find a portable power bank. My team. As much as I used to hate it here, I kinda miss it. Maybe it's because it's all in the past now. Power bank. Who goes there? Huh? Doctor? Is that you? Mr. Yun? Doctor, you survived! You're alive? It was horrible. Everyone who was working overtime was in the first scenario. You know what? I killed Mr. Kim myself. That bastard who always used to give us an earful. I stabbed him in the neck with a pen. And the blood. It was like I was in a game. Mr. Yun. I'm sorry. I must have made you uncomfortable. Are you alone here? Huh? Oh, no. I have a group I'm with. But where have you been, Doctor? I don't think I've seen you in the building. Were you clearing the main scenario? Have you joined up with a group? Well, something like that. I was in the Guangquanmen area, but something happened. I see. You really are unlucky, Doctor. Sorry? You don't have to clear the scenarios yourself, don't you know? If you just stay hidden, the others clear the scenarios for you. There's no point in risking your life. Come on, take it easy, will you? The world has gone to shit, but there's no need to worry about anything. Wanderers like us have gathered to form a group. You don't always need a king to band together, right? Hurry and get a move on. Take them to the back. Sango, who was that with you? Oh, he's a work colleague of mine. I bumped into him. Is he a wanderer? We're not accepting people from other groups. You know that, right? Who's that? He's the manager of the coin farm. Coin farm? Oh, you must not know. Look. Are you kidding me? Go at him like you mean it. Who's gonna pay you if you fight like that? Kill him! Kill him now! Is that the best you can do? Kill him! That's it. Give him hell! The constellation who loves the Colosseum is overjoyed. It seems rather familiar, doesn't it? The players were the king in the video game industry, and the CEO is the king in Minosoft. Who do you think the king is in this new world? Are you using the coins paid by the constellations? Yeah, there are constellations who love this sort of stuff. They pay us the coins they're gifted in return for food. Coin farm. It appeared in Twisat too. I didn't expect to see it this early. Many constellations are bored by the fights taking place in the cages, but it seems like they're not making much since it's in the early stages. You've arrived just in time, Doctor. You get to see something very interesting. Go on, get inside! Aren't they from Minosoft? They were. Please, spare us! Open the door! Let me out! You once said the games these days weren't desperate enough. The players don't open up their wallets to a game with a generic plot. Thought about it. You were right. Yeah, hey, take it. Some constellations are wondering what's going on. Hey, newbie. Get the picture? What? You know who those people are, right? The head of the department, the deputy manager, the director, and... Oh, the different guy. The head of the department, the deputy manager, the director, and... I don't think you get it. Where do you think you are right now? A few constellations have announced the start of the Colosseum. Enact your revenge. What are you waiting for? Have you forgotten what they did to you? Mr. Yun, what are you... He took your presentation and pretended like he did it himself. And the deputy manager, he worked you like a slave. Wait, what does that have to do with anything? Some constellations are sympathizing with the newbie. A constellation who loves vengeance wants the newbie to take revenge. Some constellations are interested in the new plot that's unfolding. That's right. You know what to do. Hey, wait, you! A few constellations are preparing themselves to gift their coins. Some constellations want to see the revenge take place. Constellations who love the Colosseum are preparing their coins. They're even creating plots for the constellations. We've got some fresh meat! Look them up. Take them over there. Hey, she's quite the looker. No, she's not. Like I said, she's like a female doctor, so she's decently attractive. She literally looks like Doctor but female. Like, straight up. Is that... Hey, let's put on a new show with her. This is gonna be great. The plagiarist, Soo Young Han. Yeah. So far, we've only seen glimpses of humanity's darkness throughout the webtoon due to the situation they're in. But, yeah, this chapter has really, really highlighted humanity's depravity when a purge-like situation occurs. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. And with that out of the way, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to catch you all next time for another video. A ta-ta for now.